Hello and welcome to this video walkthrough. My name is Dennis and I'll walk you step by step through a process of comparing Blue Shield of California health plans. In the previous video that I did, I was able to get a quote and start the quoting process here. So I already have the plans in front of me. So if you already know how to get a quote, then this would be perfect. We'll just go ahead and jump into comparing different plans. Blue Shield has a very clean looking site. It's really easy to see all the plans next to each other on one page, but sometimes it can be confusing because there's a lot of different options and a lot of different plans. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and take a look at what we were able to come up here. So what I did is I ran a quote for someone who's age 34 living in San Francisco with the start of coverage date of September 1st, 2011. So, but you can pick, obviously, if you want to add a spouse, you just add it in the field right here. And if you want to add children, you have an option here to add, obviously add more kids. You just select this option right here, and you'd be good to go. So, and then the effective date, obviously, you can pick whatever date you want. So, if you have current coverage that's going to expire on a certain date, you can obviously have this coverage start the following date. Do keep in mind that applications do take time to get approved, on average 2 to 4 weeks if application submitted electronically, and could be up to 6 weeks if the application is submitted if you filled out a paper application. So there is a benefit of submitting an online application. The system is pretty simple. I'll walk you step by step through the application process once you decide on the plan you would like to apply for. And also, do keep in mind that the nice feature about health coverage is that you can change a plan. It's not like you get some kind of contract or you're stuck with a plan for forever. You can change it. You can submit an application for one specific plan, change your mind, change to a different plan. It's month to month, so there's no commitment, and obviously you can change a plan whenever you want. Let's go ahead and get started comparing plans. So here are all the plans that are available from Blue Shield of California for someone 34 years old in San Francisco. And as we can see here, there's quite a lot of different plan options available. They range from price of anywhere from $93, so you can see as high as $888. So comparing them is simple if you know how to compare them. So right now the plans are sorted by price from the lowest to highest. I can sort them by deductible. Click here and you can see active start plans. So any plan that starts with active start plan, and that's designed for single individuals. It's not a family plan, or it's only for only one person at a time can apply for it. I mean, if you for some reason you do want that for your family, obviously every person in the family can submit their own application and be on that plan. But it's a very expensive plan for a family when it comes to out-of-pocket costs. That doesn't mean if you have no deductible, it doesn't mean you're not going to pay for anything. There's percentages, there's things, what's called co-insurance, that's actually higher than some other plans. So no matter what, you'll end up, for a family, it's not a good deal. Copayment maximum, you can organize it by that. The copayment maximum, that's actually the reason you have health insurance in the first place, is to protect you against large medical bills. And what that does is it's a safety net set by insurance company to protect you against large medical bills. And what that number means to you is that basic insurance company says, well, we'll have the safety net. Once you reach that number, we'll pay 100% for all your medical bills for the rest of the year. So when you look at that number, that's basically telling you, that number tells you that it's the most you're going to be out of your own pocket in any given year for all your medical expenses combined. So it's nice to know that, and nice to have that feature built in. It does include deductible is part of this number. So every deductible, copay, anything that comes out of your pocket for medical services gets subtracted. So you go to a doctor, you pay your $40 copay. Well, this $17.50 becomes now $17.10, and it keeps going down as you use medical services. And obviously you have your monthly premium, which is obviously doesn't apply to this number. So that's that. So it's pretty simple. So when you do look at the plan, and you want a plan that will give you the most coverage for the least amount of money, or the lowest out-of-pocket maximum amount, then you can see here it gives you from the lowest to the highest, and this one is actually 1750 with essential plan here. And deductible is that. So this plan is designed. It's pretty simple, straightforward plan. So you have a deductible. Once deductible is met, coverage, you have 100% coverage. Before the deductible, you do have copay to go see your doctor, which is $40 for first 3 visits. Then you'll be paying a full price of the doctor office visits until deductible is met. Basically, that's how it works. So if it says first 3 visits, it's a $40 copay for first 3 visits. After that, the coverage begins after deductible is met. For physical exams on all the Blue Shield plans, no exception. Just so you understand, physical, any kind of preventative care, mammograms, yearly physicals, checkups, anything that has to do with preventative care is covered 100% with no copays and no deductible. So deductible doesn't apply and copays don't apply. So if you go get your physical done or mammograms or anything like that, that's covered 100%. No copays. Okay? And this plan covers generic prescription drugs only. So if you're, most of the, if you're not familiar how generics and brand name drugs work, you can go online and look that up. But basically, once the patent expires to a brand name drug, it becomes companies can make generics for it. Generic drugs is there's a pretty much, it would be hard not to find a generic for a brand name. But if for some reason you do need to take a brand name, this plan might not work for you. Okay, so you will never have, you rarely have the problem that you would have to have only a brand name drug, but so with this plan it might not be the option. If for some reason you do think you might need a brand name drug coverage just in case, then you can take a look at like the Vital Shield Plus and other plans. I'll go ahead and switch back to price comparison, and let's take a look at this. So another thing to keep in mind, I mentioned which was not the family plan is the Active Start plan. Another is not a family plan is Vital Shield. So anything that says Vital Shield, that's not, it's a design for single individuals. So and Vital Shield Plus, that would work for a family. So it's fine to apply for Vital Shield Plus for a family. Vital Shield is not designed for a family. It's just not going to work. It's going to be the cost. I mean, you can still get it, but every person in the family would have to fill out their own application, and out-of-pocket costs is going to be a lot higher. If it's a family plan, the all expenses are a family, so you have a family deductible, you have family out-of-pocket maximum, so it makes it so your out-of-pocket costs are lower if you're on the family plan for a family, and an individual plan if you're individual. And obviously individuals can go either way. They can go Vital Shield Plus, and it's not going to affect them. It's going to be exact same grade coverage. Vital Shield Savings, that's your HSA compatible plans, as you can see here. So we have 3 plans right here, which is Vital Shield plans. Where are they? Like these are right here. Okay, so these are HSA compatible. If you're not familiar with how HSA plans work, again, you can go online and do some research and see if that's something's going to work for you. But basically, this is a fantastic option if you are a self-employed person, or if you rarely go to a doctor or just don't really use medical care. The only reason you want it is just in case something, some emergency happens, something catastrophic happens, then you're covered. HSA plans are not designed to cover you until deductible is met, but you still do have preventative care is covered 100% before the deductible is met. So HSA plans, basically what it does, it offers you obviously a lower monthly premium for exchange. Insurance company basically saying to you, if you're willing to insure yourself up to the deductible, then we'll give you a low monthly premium for being in that plan. So Vital Shield Plus does for a family, and you can see some of them have generic drugs only, and some of them will say be a Vital Shield Plus with generic and brand. So basically, it's the exact same plan. So if you look at the Vital Shield Plus 90, generic and brand, and then there's a Vital Shield Plus 90 right here, where it says generic only, and you can see it's the exact same coverage. But when it says generic RX, it only covers generic prescription drugs, and you can see the monthly premium is lowered, $129 versus $159. So $30 a month just to have a brand name drug coverage. For some people they might say it just doesn't make any sense. So and then balance plans are if you're looking for well-balanced, well, there goes the name balance, balanced plan for a family, then balanced plans will be definitely your number one option, especially if they're young kids in the family. And what balanced plans do is they still offer you a low deductible, so relatively low deductible in case something catastrophic happens and someone ends up in the hospital. But then before that, there's unlimited $30 copay to go see a doctor. So if there are young kids in the family and they need to go to a doctor often, then it's unlimited copay. Just pay $30 and everyone is covered. Everyone is happy. And it's unlimited, so you can go to a doctor as often as you want and you'll just pay $30. Like some other plans here, as we can see, it's a $40 copay for first 3 visits. So, and then, and again, you have a generic and brand name drug coverage, just in case if you do need brand name drugs in the future. And yearly physicals and checkups, obviously covered 100% with no copays and no deductible. So, and then there are essential plans. Essential plans are they're well balanced plan. They're easy, actually. They're more easy to understand for someone who's looking for a plan that's just easy to understand. It's straightforward. There's no complicated language like co-insurance and all this different insurance language. Essential plans are great. Basically, your deductible is your maximum out of pocket. So when you're looking at comparing plans, you're not looking at a bunch of different numbers and seeing what that means to how much is after deductible. The plan works pretty simple. Is that once deductible is met, you have 100% coverage because your deductible is your co-insurance. And remember, once you reach the co-insurance co-payment maximum number, the coverage becomes 100% coverage. But essential plans only offer generic prescription drug coverage, so keep that in mind. And they limit your doctor office visits. So it's great if you're on the budget or if you're looking for a plan just simple, it's easy to understand. But the best plans for a family would be balanced plans. Or if you're on the budget, I would actually go and take a look at Vital Shield Plus, one of the Vital Shield Plus plans. It might be a better option for a family if you are on a bit of a budget. And then obviously Vital Shield regular plans are great for single individuals, or Active Start plans also are great for students. And if you're looking for a plan brochure that would actually give you some of these plans side by side, so you're not looking at all these different plans here on one page, you can download a brochure called Plans at a Glance from Blue Shield. And to get that brochure is if you go to blueinsuranceshield.com and then scroll down towards the bottom of the page, there's going to be a button that's going to say Forms, and obviously Blue Shield California Forms. And then if you look at the page here to your right, right below Individual and Family Application, it's going to say Plans at a Glance. And if you click on that, it'll open up this Adobe Acrobat file, which will give you all these different plans that we looked at earlier side by side. So if you want to look at the side by side the benefits of those plans, you can do that. And you can see there's a Vital Shield Plus, Balance plans, and your Shield Savings. And also in the following pages in this brochure, there's a dental plan option. So if you want to look at, if you're interested in also in dental, you can take a look at it on the following pages. So be your dental coverage. But anyway, as you can see here, there's your office visits, preventive care exams. So like I mentioned, with all the Blue Shield plans across the board, no exception, preventative care is covered 100%. It means you pay nothing when you go to see a doctor or a specialist. And you can see the deductible is on the top, so you can pick a plan whichever deductible you like. Again, Vital Shield is for individuals only. It actually says right there. Vital Shield Plus is great for families who are on more of a little bit of a budget. Balance plans is fantastic for a family. You have overall just well-rounded coverage that you're going to give you perfect coverage. And then Shield Savings plans designed for, like I mentioned before, for if you're self-employed or if you're someone who doesn't really use healthcare and just wants something that will cover you in case something catastrophic happens. Again, thank you for watching this video tutorial. I hope it was helpful. I had fun making it. If you have any questions or need to get a quote, you can go to blueinsuranceshield.com or click the link below this video, and you'll be able to go through an application process and a quote process and compare Blue Shield of California health plans side by side. Again, thanks for watching. My name is Dennis, and I will see you in the next videos. Take care.